everybody, Allegra here. Today I wanted to show you this awesome present that my husband bought me, and that is the Van Gogh Royal Talens 12 tube watercolor set. Comes with this plastic pocket box, and inside, as you will see, it has some mixing trays, that sponge, and then a really nice number 6 round paintbrush that tapers down into a really fine point. So let's go over the colors that are inside of this set. We have lemon yellow, azo yellow, permanent red, madder lake deep, ultramarine deep, cobalt blue, permanent green, viridian, yellow ochre, burnt sienna, Payne's gray, and Chinese white. And I just had this watercolor pad in my collection of art supplies, so I decided to go ahead and grid the paper off to make a watercolor mixing chart. And I'm not going to get into how to do a watercolor mixing chart in this video because it's kind of involved if you've never done it before. But I wanted to show you the possibilities with the different colors, the saturation and intensity, and how impressive these colors really are. I thought that I hated watercolor painting my whole life because all of the watercolor sets that I had were cheap. Look at that Payne's gray right there, and look at how saturated those colors are. They're just gorgeous. And for a set like this that's pretty inexpensive compared to your more professional sets, it's a really great set to start off with. So I just wanted to show you kind of the variations of mixing the colors. I mean, there's even more possibilities than what I'm showing here, but as you can see, they're just gorgeous colors. They don't cloud up like cheap watercolor paints do. And then I wanted to show you just some practice pieces that I did, and these, you know, like I said before, I thought I hated watercolors, and I can draw. I've always been really good at drawing, but I just thought I would practice with this, not taking too much concern into how this painting would turn out. And it turns out that it was quite a lovely little painting, and that's despite my technique and skill level, because I'm very new at really working with watercolors since all of my past experiences have been kind of negative. And this piece turned out really beautiful just because of the paints themselves and the colors. I think that it's the color that stands out in this one. So that made a nice little card, and I gave it as a gift. Now here I washed the paper with some water, and I saw, I think it was on Pinterest or something, an example piece that somebody did, and I thought it was kind of a nice little painting to practice with the colors and layering. And it was a jellyfish painting. So I'm starting here with these different layers, and for this one I use several different colors, just mixing a bunch of different ones just to practice and experiment. And I keep adding water and I keep adding color, and I don't know how many layers I did for this one, but even with not the nicest watercolor paper and with these paints, I was able to do several layers without the paper deteriorating or pilling up, and the paints themselves held up very well. I love how what I was really looking for were colors that I could get nice darks and nice saturated blues and purples, and colors that I could layer upon each other and not get cloudy. So I don't know how many layers I've done here, but it's several. And as you can see, that stood up really well. So now I'm lifting that paint off with a wet and then dry paintbrush, and that's the same paintbrush that comes with the set. And then I'm painting on a mixture, I believe it's the Chinese white and the cobalt blue, with just a tiny bit of water to do kind of the final highlights. And you can see this brush just does these really fine hairline thin strokes. So that's really cool too. There's a wide variation with this paintbrush too. So I've been using that same paintbrush. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed just these little examples. I hope this helps if you're interested in watercolor painting. This set is really good. I'll put a link below. It's produced in Holland, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, just give it a whirl, give it a shot. This is a really great set. It's a student grade set, but it's also suited for professionals. So give it a try. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, start watercolor painting. Let me know if you got this set yourself and how you liked it. All right, take it easy, guys. Bye-bye.